Hey everyone, hi, it is Pat here. Happy New Year to you. Happy 2017. This is my first broadcast for the new year, so I'm so happy to be here with you. Looking forward to a really great 2017. And I'll tell you, 2016 for me was my best year ever. My best year in business, amazing clients, amazing revenue, amazing travel. It was just good health. I mean, everything that I had intended it to be. And thank the good Lord, it all came out that way. So I wanted to start off the new year today because today is known as Blue Monday. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the expression, but it's commonly known as Blue Monday. And what that means to a lot of people, and what I've read about and what I hear about, is today is the day in the new year that the bills start coming in, the winter weather can start to get to people. And I know here today in London, it's pretty gloomy. There's not enough snow for my liking. A number of different things can happen. But also what I know for sure is that already by today, January 16th, many of you have given up on your goals or your resolutions or your intentions for 2017. Yeah, already today, January 16th. And being a coach, having been a life coach and having worked for different organizations, I know that experience is true too. People start off with great gusto, and for many reasons, some of which include the fact that they're not really serious about those goals. They haven't really bought into them. They're not clear about them. Or also the fact that you haven't got the right help or guidance or leader or accountability or community to bring those goals to fruition. All those reasons and more make today, Blue Monday, a tough day for many people. So I wanted to come to you at the end of my day and talk to you a bit about this whole Blue Monday thing. I actually made a few notes because I wanted to get so clear and succinct about this message to you, and this is for entrepreneurs. This message is intended for entrepreneurs who are serious about their business, who are serious about creating their best life, who are looking to make a commitment to 2017. It's for entrepreneurs. That's who I'm talking to. And this is not for people who are looking for some magic pill or a magic button or an easy way to get from A to Z. That doesn't exist, people. So this is for those of you who are really serious. If you're not, go off and watch YouTube or something. I'm not for you. I want to talk to you about my focus for 2017, and it comes down to two simple words. You see my sign, I tend to keep it that way. There's two things that I'm focusing on as an entrepreneur, but more importantly and holistically as a human being, and full transparency, as a 65-year-old woman. My two areas of focus for 2017 are health and wealth. Now, as an entrepreneur, you can understand why I'm saying that. Health and wealth. And as well, I want to hold true to my sign there, is to simplify things. Listen, I've worked very hard. Many of you know my story. I've worked very hard for the last 7 years to grow my business from zero, taking it to just under $1 million in less than 5 years. I've worked hard for that. And, to get to that end result, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of drive, it takes a lot of commitment, and so much more. And so over these past 7 years, I have worked very hard. I've set up the systems, the processes, the team, the ideal clients, the office, the whole bit. And so now as I head into 2017, I do want to keep it simple because I've learned a few things. I'm checking my notes here. I have created a really good life. And that was my intention. Coming out of my divorce, moving across the country at age 57, starting all over with nothing but a dream and belief in myself, I've worked very hard to bring this together. And I have come to the conclusion, based on everything that I've learned, the people I've worked with, the experiences I've had, that at this point in time, for me and for you, it does come down to those two things, health and wealth. That's it. So I now have created a business that supports my lifestyle. And that's what I want for many of you. Many of you have lost sight of that. You have the business is running your life. And a lot of people have said to me over the last 2 months in particular, how lucky I am. I'm not lucky, people. I've worked for this. You've followed my travels through the month of December. I spent the month of December in Argentina and in Uruguay with the pleasurable companionship of Linda Claire Puig and Mariana in Uruguay. And, you know, it was pretty fabulous to have created a business that supported that lifestyle for the month of December. And I want you to have something similar to that. But here's the thing. When I returned from Argentina, I was advised that a very, 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 very close person to me, my second mom, was on her deathbed. And so I did an immediate turnaround and I was out of town again. And for almost 10 days sitting at her bedside. And when you sit at the bedside of somebody who is dying, it really gives you time for reflection. It should give you cause for reflection. But seriously, Argentina and that experience helped me to boil down my goals for the year being health and wealth. And so I love to pass on any life lessons that I get. So these two incidents have really caused me to simplify. And I've been thinking about ways that I can share this with you this year. I love doing Facebook Live for a number of reasons, but it's a great way to get a message out, and it's a great way for us to stay connected. So many of you don't know that I worked for Weight Watchers International for 8 years, 5 years full-time, 3 years part-time. And with Weight Watchers International, which is where I actually got my coaching experience and how I refined my public speaking skills, I was doing speaking for them, marketing, leading group meetings. I did their TV shows. It was fabulous. But here's what I learned from the Weight Watchers experience. The secret to their success is all about community and accountability. Community and accountability. And for me, I have taken that on into my current life and into every aspect of my life, including my business. So to build on that, on what I've learned, is a key to success. I've decided that I'm going to create a Facebook group. And this is for me. This is really for me to stay focused on my health and wealth for the year. But I want you to join me, but only if you're serious, okay? So I am absolutely going to focus on health and wealth in a way of accountability and community. Because you know by now, many of you, to succeed in business, you've got to be healthy. You've got to have your health. If you don't have your health, you've got nothing. And in particular, those of you who are starting up, you won't necessarily have the systems, the processes, the teams, and so on. And so it's critically important that you take care of yourself. And I also know, like you do, the 1st of January is when you hear a lot of people saying, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to exercise more, I'm going to quit smoking, and then poof, that's gone. And it's not for a lack of willpower. I believe it's for a lack of clarity, simplicity, community, and accountability. So that's what I'm all about. So to create your best life as well, you need money. So you need the money and you need the health. That's why the focus is on health and wealth. So I want to invite you to join me. I want you to stop and really think about this. If any aspect of health is on your vision board, your dream list, your goals, your resolutions for 2017, stick with me. If you want to make more money in your business and put more money in your own pocket for your business so that you have a business that supports your lifestyle, stick with me. We're going to create the Facebook post. You can follow with me here. We'll have it up in the next 2 or 3 days. And the emphasis there is going to be to focus on one thing. Because the other thing that I have learned is that it takes consistency. There are success habits that are going to get you from A to Z. And those success habits include consistency, accountability, commitment, action, one step at a time, one day at a time. So the whole focus in that Facebook group is going to be on just one thing. Just do one thing. each and every day to move you forward. It's about progress, not perfection. So that's my intention. So let me bring it on back and do a wrap here. For those of you who are serious about growing your business this year, about making the money you deserve, about creating a business that supports your lifestyle, for those of you who would like to create a life like I did and go to Argentina for a month, and this year I'm thinking about Australia and New Zealand for 2 months, I've created everything. It's all in place that I can do that. And if that's what you want to, then I'm here to help you. So watch for information on the private Facebook group. It comes down to this. To have a successful 2017 as a serious entrepreneur, you've got to maintain your good health, improve your health, and you've got to make money. And the way to do that is to keep it simple and focus on habits, consistency, accountability, and commitment, and action every step of the way, every day. So that's my message to you today. Thanks to those of you who joined me. I know many of you, this was a bit short notice. You have friends for whom this message is timely, relevant, and appropriate. And if you too want some accountability and a buddy system, then be sure to join me in the Facebook group. We're probably going to call it Health and Wealth and dash just one thing. So watch for it. It's not going to be private. It'll be open, but I'm going to tell you this. This is only for serious people. I expect you to be posting. I expect you to be sharing. I expect you to be supporting, encouraging, and succeeding as well. We are going to celebrate. And I am going to host a live stream training once a month throughout the whole year around this concept: health and wealth and our best life ever. And that's it. Pure and simple, because that's the way I roll. All right. Thanks for joining me. Hit the love button, hit the share button. Let's get this out to the world for those who are serious and who want the help. I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's do it together. Bye, everyone.